Miami starting group. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Robinson. No good, shot missing. Bridges with some nice defense. Crowder goes in, good on the bucket. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Arthur, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Here's Tucker. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Offline with his 3. Lowry against Paul. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Pass to Robinson. The kick outside to Butler. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Paul looking around. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And Booker kicks to Paul. 5 to shoot. Over Lowry.
Lowry isn't the biggest player, but he can get in your shirt and challenge a shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
That's his
And taking a look
foul.
back at last year's numbers,
team
he's
foul.
about a 76% shooter.
At the line for your Suns, Jay.
No good on that one.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Not a fast start here for the Heat. It's a 5-point game. Lowry against Ayton. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Lowry.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Bridges outside. Passes it to Booker. Now here's Paul. Now recovering. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Stolen by Robinson. Inside. Lowry finds Adebayo. Robinson against Ayton. Paul with the steal. And here's the fast break. Bridges passes to Ayton. To the wing on the left. Pass to Crowder. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. The Suns need to get a shot off. Just 2 to shoot. Bridges. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Lowry looking around. Down low.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And Tucker kicks to Adebayo. Booker against Robinson. A 3-ball. Lowry's shot is good.
Kyle Lowry.
And that ties it up.
What quickness from Kyle. He gets the ball and is gone in seconds.
Ball outside and stolen by Kyle Lowry. And taken away by Paul. Bridges attacking over Lowry. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Miami.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Booker, with no one around, misses, and the dry spell continues. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Butler, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, shooting off the vert.
Outside Lowry. Feeds to Tucker. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Shamet. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's all tied in Phoenix. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Tips it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Now here's Lowry. Payne covering. Lowry passes to Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
Lowry doing a good job of looking to include his teammates.
Now here's Payne. There's the pass to Shamet. To the middle, Kaminsky. Rebound by the Heat. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Pass to Kaminsky. Kicks to Johnson. McGee against Adebayo. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. 6 to shoot. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Kaminsky's got his first basket.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now here is Lowry. Back to Tucker. Lays it up and makes it in. Tucker's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Phoenix with the ball. Following the score by Miami.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
To the inside. Here's Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And the Heat lead by 4.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Passes to Kaminsky. Back to Johnson. Now here is McGee. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Adebayo. Robinson finds Butler to the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Inside. The jump hook. Almost, but it rolls out.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Robinson. McGee with the block. Shamet with it. Robinson on him. And he jams it with authority.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Butler. 1:12 left in the first half. And he drives in. And slam dunk by Butler.
An incredibly determined player. Butler is very hard to stop. Jimmy plays the game with passion.
McGee dishes to paint. Back to McGee. He kicks to Kaminsky. Stolen by Tucker. Butler attacking. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
I love that by Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
Now the pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. In the corner. Shamet with it. Pass to Payne. Back to Shamet for 3. Unable to get that one. And Miami the other way now. And Butler, here we go. And it's Butler with the jam.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Heat substitution.
It's stolen. Morris looking over the floor. Passes it to Strus. And so it's Miami holding. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. And that'll...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Drop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Clock at 4. Paul with the steal. 20 feet out. And he gets the jumper to drop. Paul's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Phoenix. The Heat leading by 6. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, Hero. Oladipo outside. The feed to Dedmon. Miami needs to get a shot off. Morris trying to free himself up.
Love the heart of Chris Paul, especially on defense where he is an absolute pest.
Here's Strus, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Miami leading by 8. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Driving to the basket.
In Tyler Hero's defense, maybe not his strength, but it's an area he's looking to improve.
You know what I like about him, though? He wants to improve, and that's half the battle. Walking up would help him as he gets bullied a little bit on those drives. You like that he wants to be more than just a scorer, GA. Talk about being reliable at the line. At Kentucky, Tyler Hero, he hit 93% of his free throws his freshman year.
And for the Heat, they're shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. It's Oladipo on the wing. Hero trying to get open. Oladipo misses. Suns trail by 10. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
Oladipo outside. To the inside. Shots good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got the lead up to 10 now for Miami.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Booker. Trying to get open is Crowder. And the dunk by Booker.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Hero, and he makes good on the layup. Hero's got 4 points in the quarter.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Paul kicks to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Oladipo against Paul. Hero passes to Oladipo. Misses off the right iron.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. And he gets it to go.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Pass to Tucker. Butler on the way. Outside for Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
A good interior scorer. Jimmy Butler using his strength and explosiveness to full effect.
Payne passes to Shamet. Here's Payne. Johnson up top, defended by Butler. Johnson kicks to McGee. Over Adebayo. And it doesn't even draw iron. Robinson finds Lowry. Outside Robinson. The kick outside to Butler. That one's not going to go. And so it's Miami in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go.
Kyle Lowry.
On the court for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward. McGee dishes to Payne. Poked away. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And slam dunk by Butler.
Defense of Butler is absolutely tremendous. Active hands, came away with a steal on that play.
To the middle, here's McGee. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. The pass to Adebayo. Butler against Johnson. It's Butler that time on the assist by Adebayo. Butler's got the lead up to 12 now for Miami.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Pass to Shamet. Payne looking around. Jacks up a 3. And it's Shamet missing.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Yep, it counts.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
They get it again. Here's McGee. Kicks it out to Johnson. Passes it to Payne. Shot clock at 6. Here's Shamet. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal
With that
foul.
type of range and
First
confidence,
team foul.
Landry Shamet's shooting is very important.
And the Suns here with a different look. Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Jay Crowder comes in for Kaminsky. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And Paul's subbed in for Payne. Now, here's Lowry. Kicks it to Tucker. Butler passes to Adebayo. Here's Lowry. Butler finds Lowry. Back to Butler. Lets it go from deep. Chris Paul grabs the miss. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. Here's Ayton. Phoenix no good that time either. Miami leading by 12. Butler feeling it out a bit. Knocks it loose. Shamet with the steal. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
2 minutes.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Butler. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Paul passes to Crowder. Basket counts.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
Now, here's Lowry. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Butler against Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Butler with the jam.
He is very hard to stick with coming off the pick. Butler gets all the separation he needs.
Paul against Lowry. Paul kicks to Bridges. Ball's knocked loose. And here's Lowry. Beyond the arc. That shot off. The Suns go the other way with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Smart move by Chris Paul, shooting right into the defender to win a trip to the line.
Chris Paul taking
Both good from the line that time. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Butler with the ball. Robinson on the wing. There's 37 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. 5 on the clock. Shot, high post. It's hauled in by the Suns. And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on a comeback.
And Miami can just let the clock run down here. Now Adebayo. He kicks it to Lowry. And so it's the Heat winning this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.
their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight. High percentage look right off the bat.
They double team Paul. And there's the drive. And he gets the bucket.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
Conley against Paul. Now here's Bogdanovic. Tightly guarded. Mitchell finds Bogdanovic to the inside. Gobert with the bucket.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Bridges outside. Outside Booker. To the paint. And Crowder the bucket on the assist from Booker.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Back to Gobert. Over Booker. Here's Bogdanovic. It's tipped.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
Gobert's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. It's Booker on the wing. Conley against Paul. No luck on that one. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Paul passes to Bridges. To the middle. And stolen by Gobert. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Conley passes to Mitchell. Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old school pass-first mindset.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Bridges. A shot to stop the run. The rebound by the Jazz.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Paul. Outside for Booker. Bridges outside. Here's Ayton. The short one's on the money.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Paul with a steal. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And the basket by Bridges.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Back to Payne. Driving in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Pass to Whiteside. Outside, Ingles. On the wing, Clarkson. Here's Gay. Back to Clarkson. Launches it. Hauled in by McGee. The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Johnson with it. Gay's there. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ingles, no good. It's Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Shamet. Over Clarkson. That one off the back iron and out. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Jazz. They lead by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Johnson. And it's McGee in at the center position. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. And Kaminsky gets it to go.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Oni, defended by Payne. Whiteside against Payne. Now here's Whiteside. He's closely guarded. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gay. Got a hand on it. And there's a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
McGee passes to Payne. Kaminsky against Clarkson. Back to Payne. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, we've had our fair share of father-son duos in the league. But, Brett, you and your dad, one of only 4 duos to win a championship ring each.
Well, I know I was fortunate to win 2 and not just 1, but my dad was really responsible for the one in Golden State in 1975, being the MVP of that final series.
Pass to Shamet. Outside Payne. Outside Johnson. Down low. Here's Kaminsky. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His first personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
Now here's Clarkson. The D's right on him. Lets the 3 fly. Hauled in by McGee. The Suns trailing. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Back to Conley. And he makes it on the layup. Conley's gotten his second bucket.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy. And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to O'Neal. Now Gobert, covered by Crowder. Booker, the pass to Paul. Another one falls for Phoenix.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Utah trailing here. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Bridges finds Paul. Takes a turnaround, Jay. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Mikal Bridges.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the first half. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Lots of room. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter. 1:11 left in the first half. Now Gobert. He has 6. Here's O'Neal. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
At the line for the Jazz, Royce O'Neal. At the line for 1.
The Suns have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Paul against Conley. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Clock at 6. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Crowder left side. From about 16. Second chance effort. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in. Ayton's got 6.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. And that should...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Three-pointer O'Neal. And they'll get another chance.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Paul against Conley. To the paint. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Crowder outside. Paul for 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3 from Mitchell. Bogdanovich down low, covered by Crowder. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Gobert.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
blocked by Gobert.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Bogdanovich, not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Crowder. Left side, Booker. The Jazz have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Conley passes to Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Ayton with the defensive effort.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Conley. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
I don't know when Chris Paul sleeps. It's never during the game. Always active and keeping his arms moving, which is how he's able to swipe that one away.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Right side Conley to the middle. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Good hands by Ayton.
1:43 left in the third quarter. Pass to Gobert. Conley with the ball. He's guarded by Paul. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Kaminsky outside. Down low. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Shamet for the lead. And he lays it up and in. And the Suns lead by 2.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. Can they get it? Oh, a clear foul. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Payne, the pass to McGee. Up again.
It'll be a turnover. Jazz ball.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. From deep, Conley buries it from 3. Conley's got 7.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Kaminsky can't hit. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's O'Neal. And he jams it home with authority.
Incredible. I mean, this is the NBA. The defense needs to be much better.
He doesn't slam it often, but the D can't take him lightly or he will.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one can.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Jazz out in front, leading by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Frank Kaminsky. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Conley. Excellent D there from Payne. The Suns trailing. Kaminsky against Mitchell. Kaminsky, right side. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Utah the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from McGee. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Payne. And the layup is good.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And here are the Jazz. 3-point lead. And here's Conley. O'Neal on the wing. To the inside. Bogdanovich, that's good. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Bogdanovich against Kaminsky. Left side, Johnson. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's McGee. Rebounded by the Jazz. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Payne. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And they go to the intentional foul. Phoenix making some changes.
Third personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Suns.
Mitchell against Booker. Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Gobert. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. It's blocked by Gobert. Outside Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovich. Covered by Crowder. Here's O'Neal. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Mitchell misses.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Ball passes to Ayton. Stolen by Conley. Outside Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
3-point field goal.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
And protecting the rim has been another huge calling card in this game. Their block shots have had a big impact in this one.
The Jazz have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. And they get it back. Gobert. Soft touch off the glass. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
And Crowder the bucket on the assist from Paul.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
A minute 9 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. And here's Conley. 4 on the clock. Takes the 3. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Now Bridges. Ayton inside. No good. And it's Utah the other way. Left side Conley. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Ayton finds Crowder. Back to Ayton. To the paint. The steal. Mitchell against Booker. Pass to O'Neal. The three is up. The shot no good. It's tipped. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a great look at our location. And before...
Thank you, Kip.
You too. And you're a great competitor. DA, it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. Certainly, Bridges one to watch. DA, thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Suns, up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Now here's Ayton. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Down low. Here's Collins. Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff. Now, here is Young. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Clock at 6. Pass to Capella. The shot misses. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
What you like about Jay Crowder is his passion, the energy he provides on defense, just off the charts.
Dishes it to Paul. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. For Atlanta, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Young pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Crowder with the steal. Ayton with it. Guarded by Hunter. Paul dishes to Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Bridges with the steal. Shot from 6. Count that bucket. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
And here is Paul. After the three-pointer from John Collins. Lets it go with the 3. And there's Bridges on the assist by Paul.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Young kicks to Collins. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Substitution for your Suns.
Suns leading by 6. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. The shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Capella. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Inside. Stolen by Collins. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Payne kicks to Shannon. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
The Hawks trail by 7. 35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Shamet. They get it back.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Phoenix foul. Cameron Payne. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Kaminsky. There's Shamet. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Here's Payne. And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns lead by 5. We've got... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court right now for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter at the three.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Pass to Hunter from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. To Shamet. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 8-point game. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Payne. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And Young kicks to Hunter. To the middle. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Collins.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Payne passes to Johnson. Here's Shamet. Here he goes. And Capella sends it back.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
In the NBA trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts at selling contact. Doris, are you sad to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting 3 free throws. We have to take that away. Things should flow naturally in a basketball game.
Hunter, no good. Suns leading by 6. Feeds it to Kaminsky. Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Kaminsky kicks to Shamet. 6 to shoot. Elbow shot is on the way. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Kaminsky's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Collins. A putback. It's good on the putback.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And the Suns here with a different look. Jay Crowder's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Paul in for Payne. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Jang, no luck.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
The shot's good from Paul.
I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
Passes it to Herter. Out to the right wing. Reddish. Walked through the new shot clock. Back to Herter. Outside Williams. And it's off from three-point range. Phoenix, another fast break opportunity here. Crowder, the pass to Booker. He kicks it to Bridges. 1:04 left here in the second. That one, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Molinari passes to Jang. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Jang's got his first points in this one. Williams against Paul. Kicks it to Ayton. Paul against Williams. Yep, that one goes in there. Paul's got the lead back up to 10 now for Phoenix.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Molinari on the wing. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They did lead by as many as 7 points in the first period. And that'll do it for our...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Williams looking over the floor. Out to Gallinari. 4 on the shot clock. Jang tipped back in for 2. Jang's got his second bucket.
Yeah, you can't afford to let Gorgui Dieng float around on the offensive glass. He's going to find a way to hurt you.
Booker outside. To the inside. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Booker. Ayton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
To the paint, here's Reddish. Bridges with some nice defense.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And Gorgui Dieng is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Dieng against Ayton to the right side. Paul, no one around him. It's good from long range. Paul's got 7 points. And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Out of dishes to Paul. Over Williams. Paul's shot is off.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to Herter. Fires for three. They get it back, and the shot goes in. Zhang's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this is the passion we talk about with Gorgie Zhang. Takes the hit, puts it down right in the defender's face.
Here's Crowder, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And the Suns lead by 15. Here's Herter, defended by Booker. Williams against Paul. Williams passes to Gallinari, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, let's remember, at 6'10", Gallinari is a threat from that distance. My goodness.
Paul with the ball, now guarded by Gallinari. Paul against Williams. It's deflected. Here's Zhang. He has 6.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. And the pass to Herter. Banked in off the glass.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Paul passes to Booker. That's tipped. Now here's Reddish, defended by Bridges, and Reddish with the slam.
And that's a big boy dunk right there. He threw that down like a sledgehammer.
That is a violent attack on the rim. Paul dishes to Ayton, and that one good. And it's 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Outside Williams. Misses the three. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Herter passes to Gallinari. Shoots over Crowder. That one wide left.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Paul with the bucket.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
And here's Gallinari outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Substitution for your Suns.
And here is Williams. Here's Zhang. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Zhang's got 6 here in this quarter.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Zhang is out there, Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard. Shamet with it. Williams picks him up. It's stolen by Reddish. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Gallinari running. Here's Herter. Off target from three-point range. Phoenix leading by 16. Johnson right side. Plenty of space. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Herter. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Phoenix has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Let's go. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Chang, the pass to Herter. Outside Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. And Chang gets it to go.
Assisted.
Chang's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Atlanta. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Payne up top. He's guarded by Williams. They grab their own miss. The shot's good from McGee.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Herter. He's covered by Shamet. Pass to Williams. Here's Herter. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shamet the pass to Kaminsky. And that's an intentional foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here is McGee.
Onto the floor for the Hawks.
The dish to Johnson. And the 3 off target.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Outside Bogdanovich. And here's Young from the arc. Offensive rebound. Phoenix leading by 16. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to McGee. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound Atlanta. Fast break the Hawks. And they go to the intentional foul. So for the Suns.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Capella against Crowder. Capella, the pass to Collins. The 15-footer, good.
And this is how you use the mid-range area. Collins keeping it simple and just taking what the D gives.
Paul passes to Ayton. And Booker kicks to Ayton. He was all alone on that one. And the Suns lead by 16.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Suns.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Chris Paul.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
The 19-foot shot. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hunter. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Collins. Kept alive by Atlanta. Capella, the pass to Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Nailed from three-point land.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Paul surveying the floor. A beautiful reverse layup.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
For three, Hunter. Here's Capella. That one misses. Some solid defense from Ayton. And an intentional foul right there.
you know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
I am very confident that Chris Paul is a future Hall of Famer, not only accomplished between the lines for well over a decade, both offensively and defensively, but years and years of service for the good of the game.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony. Tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. Robinson, that's good. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Now here's Paul, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Miami ball.
Now the Heat with it. Now here is Lowry. Outside Robinson. No good with the triple. Booker the pass to Crowder. Down low. Ayton dishes to Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. To the inside. Stolen by Tucker. Robinson drives in, and Robinson throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bottom.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Crowder from outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more 3-pointers than 2-pointers.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
So it's Phoenix now, following the 3 by Miami that went in. Here's Booker. Up top, Crowder. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Tucker. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Adebayo finds Lowry. Into the lane. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Booker. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Bridges misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he lifts on that.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
Outside Lowry. Butler passes to Lowry. Outside for Robinson. Doubled by Bridges. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's Phoenix now. Miami leading by 8. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Robinson to the middle. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Down low, Crowder with the steal. And Robinson comes to help. The shot by Paul, no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Lowry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Johnson outside. The feed to Kaminsky. Changes up, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Pass to Tucker. Lowry kicks to Robinson to the wing right side. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Outside for Robinson. On the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Tucker. And again, it's the Heat missing. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Shamet. Chalk up 2 there.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now here is Lowry. Payne covering, and it's Lowry penetrating. Good work there as it goes. Lowry's got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Takes it off the glass.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Lowry inside the line. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat out front, up by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Cameron Johnson is out there with Kaminsky. Then it's Payne. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the 5. Now, here's Shamet. Yep, that one goes.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Oladipo taking his time here. Passes it to Strus. There's the dish to Morris. Oladipo with the ball, working on Payne, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
6 to shoot. Here's Dedmon. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D that time there from McGee. It's stolen by Oladipo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Oladipo's running. Shots good by Dedmon. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Now here's Kaminsky. Now Shamet. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Kaminsky.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Oladipo outside. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul. Substitution.
Up top, Hero, defended by Booker. Rejected by Booker. Ball against Oladipo. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. A solo fast break. Here's Morris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Chris Paul picks up that one. The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And Morris drops them both. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lowry against Paul. Booker outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Clock at 6. With the drive and the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
The Heat with the lead. Outside Lowry. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And the attacking mentality of Kyle Lowry, tearing his way to the rim with ease.
Ball passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Phoenix, no good that time either. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. The Heat making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Suns. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, "We know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can do it. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us." Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Here's Lowry. Devin Booker picking up that last basket.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Booker. To the left side wing. Paul finds Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 5.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Ayton. Back the ball. Over Lowry. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball.
Duncan Robinson.
For Miami, looking who they've got out there. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Ayton kicks to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Shot clock at 5. The pass to Ayton. From deep. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. Here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Dishes it to Robinson. And here's Adebayo. Lowry finds Butler. Driving inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And now a 5-point Heat lead. Ball against Lowry. Ball passes to Crowder. That shot missing. The Heat go the other way with it. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now here's Paul. No good from 11 feet.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Robinson against Ayton. Robinson with it. 7 points in the game. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Over Booker. It's deflected. They get it back. A nice shot by Tucker.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Passes to Booker. Butler with the steal. He dishes it to Tucker. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Robinson finds Lowry. Pass to Butler. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Crowder, the pass to Paul. And it's in there.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
And he commits the intentional foul. And Miami going with a whole new group out there.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The pass to Strus.
Suns substitution.
Back to Dedmon. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Dedmon's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
They are just killing them on the interior.
1:25 left to play in the third. The shot's good from McGee.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Now, Hero. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Oladipo outside. Shot clock at 6. Dedmon in the corner. And stolen by Payne. Oladipo with the block.
Well, you're not going to beat Oladipo with that. I mean, Victor plays hard on both sides of the ball.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Morris. That shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. Shoots the 3. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Dedmon's got 6.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Here's Payne. Phoenix, no good that time either. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Heat out front. They finish off the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Kaminsky out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Shamet in at the shooting guard. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Now here is McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Lowry against Paul. Outside for Robinson. Back to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Tucker. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Crowder. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Booker against Robinson. Ayton dishes the ball. And yes, it's good. Paul's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns.
Have to admire Paul's concentration. He takes pride in finishing on aggressive coverage.
Robinson passes to Lowry. Butler on the wing. And they double up Butler. Inside. And the rejection by Ayton. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Suns trail by 8. Bridges outside. He feeds it to Crowder. Down low. Here's Ayton. And good that time.
And padding that field goal percentage. Just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Now Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Over Paul. Adebayo with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 8.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Bridges outside. Here's Ayton. Comes up empty down low. Miami leading by 8. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Outside Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Over Booker. Tucker. The shot will not fall. And Phoenix the other way now. To the inside. Crowder buries it down low.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
Outside Lowry. Butler on the wing. The tray. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Pass to Tucker. Lowry with the ball. Defended by Paul. Lowry can't get it to go. Suns trail by 6.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Now here is Lowry. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
His 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here is Lowry.
Phoenix foul. Chris Paul, that's his 5th personal foul. Team foul number 4.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
You love the intensity Kyle Lowry brings. He gives you a no-nonsense mentality at the point guard position. And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Here's Paul. It's off. And so it's Miami winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
Thank you.
Oh, it sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Conley. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Suns ball.
Conley against Paul. Outside Booker. Inside. The kick out to Paul. Back to Crowder. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. From deep three-point range. It's not going to go for him. The Suns go the other way with it.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room. The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Stolen by Bridges. And here's the fast break. The pull-up jumper. Ayton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. On offense, here's Utah. Still without a basket in the game. Here's O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovic. Outside Conley. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. 4 on the clock. Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. Banked it in off the glass. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Ayton against Gobert. Ayton passes to Paul. Yep, that one goes.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. And the layup is good off the glass.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Outside Paul. Bridges outside. And Conley grabs the miss. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the middle. Back to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. The Suns clear it.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Now here's Paul. Over Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. And Ayton with the lay-in.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Pass to O'Neal. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Mitchell with the ball from outside the arc. Nails it from 3.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Paul. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
The Suns leading. Outside Paul. To the right side. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The 3 from Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Suns on top. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Count the basket.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch. Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
And Gobert with the stuff.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Going inside. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor. That's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Utah. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Payne. Finished off the break. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense.
And it's Clarkson missing. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Down low. Here's McGee, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Here's Clarkson. Pass to Gay. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Now here's Payne. McGee passes to Kaminsky.
Jazz foul. Mir Oni. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Clarkson. In transition, here come the Jazz. Ingles finds Whiteside. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
The Suns have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Outside Payne. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And it's good. 2 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. On the wing, Ingles. Counted from distance. Ingles gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Payne. And here is McGee. Defended by Whiteside. Pass to Payne. Here's McGee. Back to Payne. Shot clock at 5. It's McGee. High post. Tries again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the... And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. The coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Now here's Clarkson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. McGee with a steal. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. And the basket by Shamet.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
54 seconds left in the second period. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, this is why Whiteside has a high percentage in terms of his field goals. Creates a job inside that he can get done.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Pass to Shamet. Over Clarkson. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. 35 seconds left in the first half.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
To the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Now just a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
To the inside, Kaminsky. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Inside, here's Gay, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Good on the bucket. 7 seconds left in the second period. Right side Payne. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so a close game as we wrap. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. Well, for the Suns. Thanks for joining.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Rudy Gobert really making a difference here.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Shot clock at 6. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Paul.
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
Outside Bogdanovic. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Mitchell misses.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Right wing. Ayton finds Crowder. Back to Ayton. Pass to Crowder, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Off the inbound, and it's finished by Booker inside. And now it's a 9-point Phoenix lead.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Bogdanovich has gotten his first points in this one.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Ball against Conley. Outside Booker. Out to Bridges. And he drives in. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Pass to Gobert. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Back to Mitchell. The shake. And it's good on the layup. Mitchell's got 5.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Ayton inside. Defended by Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Ayton finds Paul. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Utah trailing here. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
On the wing, Crowder. Paul against Conley. Outside for Booker. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And the shot goes.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts, and he has the skill.
Conley against Paul. Outside Booker. There's the 3. No good there. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Left side Bogdanovich. Over Crowder. Off the left rim and out. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Booker with it. He's picked up by Conley. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. 3-pointer O'Neal. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And Bridges, here we go. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Left side Bogdanovich. O'Neal on the wing. Stolen by Bridges. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul with the bucket.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And he drops the first. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And Clarkson subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. To the paint. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Gay. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Clarkson passes to Gay. Outside, Ingles. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Suns ahead. They're up by 3. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Suns, getting the 4th quarter going. Cameron Johnson out there with Frank Kaminsky. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at the point guard position.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Payne against Conley. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Conley. From downtown, the putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, it's 7'1", and with the type of length that Whiteside has in terms of his vertical reach, so hard to stop on the inside.
Out to the right wing. McGee in the post. Whiteside on him. Here's Payne, down to 5 on the shot clock.
Now using his length well on defense, Rudy Gay working hard, swats that one away.
Pass to Conley, and here's Whiteside. And out of bounds, the Suns will take it. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
The Suns leading. Payne with it, now guarded by Gay. Here's Shamet. Offline with a 3. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Pass to Payne. Back to Shamet. Now here's Kaminsky. Outside Johnson, just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. And Conley grabs the miss. The Jazz shooting efficiently, 50% so far. And an intentional foul right there. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul.
On the wing, Clarkson. Outside, Ingles. Gay right side. Pass to Whiteside. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges finds Crowder. Knocked away. Clarkson passes to Gay. And he converts the layup.
The balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
Bridges outside. Here's Crowder, defended by Gay. Bridges against Ingles. Bridges passes to Booker. 5 to shoot. On the take. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Back to Clarkson. To the inside. To take the lead. He's off on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Paul into the lane. That one drops 4.
That is why Chris Paul has the ball in his hands. Delivered.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Just a remarkable make by Whiteside there. That's a huge basket.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Gay. O'Neal, he's checked in for Ingles. And Mitchell subbed in for Clarkson. Booker for 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to O'Neal. Crowder with a steal. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen, the result of that aggressiveness.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Left side, Mitchell. Five on the clock. Pass to Gobert. Money.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. And he sinks it.
Yeah, and do you see Chris Paul sweating right now? I don't.
Here's Conley.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that.
And the second and 2 is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Well, this guy should be a double-double threat and is still learning how to play. DeAndre Ayton has a great combination of size, scoring ability, and rebounding. This what makes him a very valuable player in the league.
Bridges outside. Outside Paul. With the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win.
The city of Atlanta. And as they
thank you so much.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Hunter with it, now guarded by Booker. Young for 3, offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Collins. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Ayton, the pass to Booker. Back to Ayton. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you. DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus number 1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
And here is Paul, following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. Paul passes to Booker. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
It's stolen by Capella. Ball against Young. Here's Capella. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But, boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
And Paul gets it to go in.
3 points.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul, such a quick thinker.
Young outside. Over Paul. Young, no good. Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go. Collins looking around. The dish to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Young outside and taken away by Paul. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Back to Crowder. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Suns leading by 4. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Here's Payne. Now, here's Shamet. Back to Payne. He's looking for Kaminsky and finds him. And finished off by Kaminsky.
The D's just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Young from outside knocks down the 3-ball.
So smooth shooting the rock. Young trusts his shot from any distance.
Payne with it, now guarded by Bogdanovich. Kaminsky misses.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Now, here's Shamet. Johnson finds Kaminsky. Passes it to Payne, to the paint. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Young. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Bogdanovich looking around. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Pass to Shamet. Out to the wing. Here's McGee going inside.
And defensively, Collins has the strength, mobility, and work ethic.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center. That's the group start the second quarter for the Hawks.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Capella against Johnson. Capella goes in, and the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Now here's Payne, defended by Young. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. Bogdanovich inside. Kaminsky's there. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
No good on the 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Collins dishes to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Offline from the high post.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Payne's shot is good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. The results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Gallinari wide open. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
You got to credit Zhang's defense. That miss didn't just happen by accident.
Nobody near Williams. Trains the three-pointer. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And it's Ball with the ball for the Suns. Bridges outside. Take the ball. Ayton trying to break free. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Bridges.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And the pass to Herter. Right wing. 1:41 left in the second quarter. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Williams kicks to Reddish. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Crowder. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Williams passes to Herter. Gallinari outside, and there's the defensive 3-second call. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Now, this is a guy who was 63% from the free throw line his first year. As Zhang now has transformed himself into a very good free throw shooter.
It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Shot clock at 3. Fires it up.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough.
Outer dishes to Bridges. Reddish grabs the rebound.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Tie game in Atlanta.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They trailed by as many as 6 points. And that
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Atlanta's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 from Monty Williams. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Here's Reddish. Pass to Herter. And the basket is good. Herter's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Ayton finds Paul. And he uses the glass on the layup. Paul's got 7 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Back to Williams. Here's Zhang. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Inside, Ayton, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Gallinari.
Well, you love the focus from a young big man, DeAndre Ayton, the hoop and the harm there. Nicely done.
The Hawks trail by 5. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And it's Gallinari missing.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Right side, Williams. Looking to end the run. And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
No good from Booker.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Bridges with the steal. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. The Suns have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game. And he knocks down the first one.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
It's picked off.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Williams can't hit. On offense, here are the Suns. They've got a 13-2 run goal. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Ball against Williams. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. And you can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Gallinari kicks to Williams from 17 feet out and misses it off the right side of the rim. Ball passes to Bridges. It's good.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Williams for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Booker uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points for Devin Booker.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Gallinari dishes to Jang. Over Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton to end the cold streak. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
No coverage that time. Reddish has got 5 now.
Well, Gorgui Dieng, as a big man, is an excellent passer. That's a pretty look.
Kicks it out to Booker. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Paul, no one around him.
Chris Paul
sinks the triple.
3.
Paul's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Young against Paul. Over Okongwu. Here's Crowder. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Phoenix leading by 22. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. In at the forward positions, Reddish and Collins. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Herter. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Young pass to Okongwu. He takes it in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his third.
Mikal Bridges picks one up. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Suns?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Booker's got 11 in the second half.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
From deep, Collins. Rebound by the Suns.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bridges kicks to Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Okongwu, the pass to Collins. The Hawks again can't hit. And here are the Suns now. They're on a 10-1 run. Charity stripe shot. Kicks it out to Paul. 6 to shoot. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
We've heard the term master of the mid-range. To Chris Paul, it's apropos.
Reddish with the ball. He's against Bridges. Okongwu with it. He's picked up by Paul. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Here's Paul. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Booker. Paul outside. Back to Booker from the arc. That shot no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Outside Collins. And here's Young from the arc. Booker pulls it in.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Crowder the pass to Booker. Ayton trying to break free. Off target with his three. Atlanta's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Paul looking over the floor. Shot from the wing. Good defensive work there by Young. Hawks have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Collins passes to Reddish. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Suns.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Young pass to Herter. Over Booker. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix controlling this game. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And there's the call on John Collins.
First team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Down low, here's Crowder. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Now Okongwu, and there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team second.
Here's Herter, defended by Booker. Takes the 3. Atlanta gets it back. Kicks it out to Collins. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Team second.
The first one falls.
One of the most impressive things about Devin Booker has been his consistency. This guy is productive, and he is willing to carry the offensive burden.
Young finds Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And great.
you